ನೀವು ಅವಾಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಯವ್ರು ಇರಲ್ಲ. ನಮಗೂ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಸುಮಾರು ಇರ್ಬಾರ್ದು.
Good afternoon, my dear students. Whether my voice is audible to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Give me a minute. We will exactly start at 12. I just wanted to ask you all, are you all attending everyday test? Are you all attending everyday, I mean daily test? Okay. What is your feedback on that? Whether is it helping you out for the improvement to cross-check yourself? Is it helpful, I'm asking? Okay, thank you. What about your marks? I mean, whether are you getting up to the mark or are you getting low marks? Kanchana Raj, how many tests you attended?
Yes, ma'am.
How many tests you attended?
Ma'am, I attended almost every test, ma'am.
Okay. In which topic you got highest marks in biology
Biology, ma'am. Human health and disease, ma'am. 27.
out of 30?
I didn't even get that, ma'am. I'm trying my best.
Yes.
I'm trying my best, ma'am, but I don't know what's wrong with me. I can't reach 30.
Okay, fine. Yeah. Don't worry, you will. Um, Fine. Okay. So I request everyone, all the students to attend the test. Okay. I'll make use of it. Let us begin. In the last session we discussed regarding ecosystems, and you observed some of the questions we also discussed regarding biodiversity. Today we are going to discuss a few questions on biodiversity. From biodiversity chapter you will get 1 to 2 marks. Then we will move on to environmental issues. And from the next week, guys, from the next week, the more actual biology concepts we are going to study. Actual biology concepts. Whatever we studied till now, no, so those first I selected the highest marks one. Marks wise, I'm share or I'm what I planned the concepts to teach or to interact. Okay, from the next week, whatever we are discussing, those are most important and actual biological concepts of PU1 and PU2. So don't miss the classes and be consistent. ಒಂದಿನ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಿ 2 ದಿನ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಮತ್ತೆ 3ನೇ ದಿನ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ it will not be useful for you. Okay. Now let us discuss some of the points regarding biodiversity. Yesterday we solved around 5 to 8 questions of biodiversity in the ecosystem itself. Today we will continue that. Before that, I'm going to just brush up the concepts over here. I hope the screen is visible to everyone. Good morning, YouTube students. Sorry, good afternoon it is. Good afternoon. Fine. Just a minute. Yeah. So when we come to the definition of biodiversity, it's the number, variety of plants and animals and other organisms which will be inhabited in the present ecosystem, in the existing ecosystem. So that is called as biodiversity. Fine. Yeah, just a minute. The students are very active. Fine. Types of biodiversity. We have there three types: genetic, species, and ecosystem. Three types of biodiversity: genetic diversity, genetic variability, or diversity within a species. Species ಒಳಗಡೆ diversity ಇತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ, okay, that ಅದಕ್ಕೆ genetic diversity ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. Then species diversity ಅಂದ್ರೆ diversity between different species. For example, genetic diversity ಅಂದ್ರೆ let us take homo sapiens, human beings ಅಂತ. Human beings ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವೆರೈಟಿ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, ಹೌದಾ? You are not like me, I am not like you. Okay, you are not like your friend. Even though we are human beings, we are quite different according to our gene level, gene arrangement and all, right? So that is genetic diversity. Species diversity ಅಂತ ಬಂದಾಗ human beings, and let us take a Yes. I did it, ma'am. Just now I did it. Ma'am, just now I did it. ಹೌದಾ? ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಬಂದ ಮೇಲೆ ನಾನು ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, ma'am. Yeah. The next one is species diversity. Diversity between different species. For example, let us consider human beings. Let us consider any animals like dog, cat, anything. So, in species different agide. Diversity between these two species, it's called as species diversity. The next one is ecosystem diversity. Diversity between different regions. For example, we are here, and if you compare yourself with the polar bear, with a yak, so its ecosystem is different, our ecosystem is different. So diversity between that ecosystem is termed as ecosystem diversity. Genetic species ecosystem. Either base mele questions keltare hege in view of examples, specific agi examples na relate ಮಾಡಿ ಇದು ಯಾವ type of diversity ಅನ್ನೋ questions ಅನ್ನ neat ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ನೋಡ್ತೇವೆ. Okay, fine. Genetic diversity ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. The genetic diversity has the following importance. It helps in speciation, ಅಂದರೆ formation of new species ಅಂತ, evolution of new species. It is useful in adaptation to changes in environmental condition. That is, the environment will not be same, right? The environment with when I was born is totally different to the environment when you were born. So you are adapted to that environment. I am adapted to that environment, and I am also changing. I mean, my genes are also changing to the changing environment. Right. So that adaptation, it is by genetic diversity. It is important for agricultural productivity and development. So in agricultural productivity, genetic diversity plays an important role, guys. The next one is species diversity. And as I said, it describes the variety, number, and abundance of species within a region. One day region alli different types of species alli different types of species in ನಾವು ನೋಡ್ತೇವೆ ಹೌದಾ. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ species diversity ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. To accurately determine species diversity, both the species richness, in which the number of different species, and the relative abundance, which is the number of individuals within each species, must be considered. So accurate ಆಗಿ ನಾವು species diversity one place ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಮೊದಲು ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಸ್ಪೀಶೀಸ್, ಯಾವ ಯಾವ ವಿವಿಧವಾದಂತಹ ಸ್ಪೀಶೀಸ್ ಇವೆ ಆ ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಅದನ್ನ ನೋಟ್ ಡೌನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ದ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಡಿವಿಜುವಲ್ಸ್ ವಿದಿನ್ ದ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಸ್ಪೀಶೀಸ್, ಈಚ್ ಸ್ಪೀಶೀಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಪೀಶೀಸ್ ಗಳಿವೆ, ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಸ್ಪೀಶೀಸ್ ನಂಬರು. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಪೀಶೀಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಎಷ್ಟು ಇಂಡಿವಿಜುವಲ್ಸ್ ಇವೆ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ as accurate determination of species diversity. The species richness depends largely on climatic conditions. When a species is confined entirely to a particular area, it is termed as endemic species. Endemic species definition na kottidare. Ecosystem diversity. So the ecosystem diversity is due to diversity of niches, the habitats, trophic levels, and ecological processes like nutrient cycling, carbon, nitrogen, water cycle, food webs, energy flow, role of dominant species in an ecosystem. So this all contributes for the ecosystem diversity. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸ್ಕೇಪ್ಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಗ್ರಾಸ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸ್, ಡೆಸರ್ಟ್ಸ್, ಮೌಂಟೇನ್ಸ್ ಶೋ ಎಕೋಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಡೈವರ್ಸಿಟಿ. ಡೆಸರ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಡು ಬರುವಂತಹ ಗಿಡ ಅಥವಾ ಪ್ರಾಣಿಗಳು ನಿಮಗೆ ಗ್ರಾಸ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಡು ಬರಲ್ಲ. So there is a diversity in the particular ecosystem difference. So that is called as ecosystem diversity. Now let us proceed to solve some questions, guys. Please be ready and please be interactive. If you don't understand the question, let me know. Okay, just a minute. I'm going to present the question PPT. Give me a minute. Okay, fine. Yes. The 12th question goes like this here. Which organism species have greater diversity in the Western Ghats than the Eastern Ghats? ಈ ಕೆಳಗಿರೋ ಯಾವ ಆರ್ಗಾನಿಸಮ್ ಸ್ಪೀಶೀಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡೈವರ್ಸಿಟಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಕಂಡು ಬರುತ್ತೆ? ಎಲ್ಲಿ? ವೆಸ್ಟರ್ನ್ ಘಾಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಕಂಡು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ದ್ಯಾನ್ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಟು ಈಸ್ಟರ್ನ್ ಘಾಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ reptiles, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಫಿಶಸ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ amphibians, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ mammals. Yes.
Option C, amphibians. Option C.
Option amphibians. Kanchana Raj.
Option C, ma'am.
Option C, and I got chat answers almost as option C. Pavitra, Madhumita, Nuhu Sayyed, Rakshita, Kumar, Sangeeta, Soumya Naral, Rajeshwari, then Anku, Purvi, fine, Soundarya, Lohit, Vidya. Fine. So let us check. Option C is the right answer, that is amphibians. The next question is, what is the feature of biosphere? Biosphere na feature, important feature ಏನು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Option A, low diversity. Option B, ecological diversity. Option C, negligible diversity. Option D, no diversity. Which kind of diversity you can see? Which is the feature of biosphere? Low diversity, kadime diversity ಇರತ್ತಾ, ಅಥವಾ ecological diversity ನೀವು ನೋಡ್ತೀರಾ, negligible diversity ತುಂಬಾ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರತ್ತಾ, otherwise no diversityನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ.
Option B, ma'am.
Okay, Kanchana Raj voted for option B. Dyuti, Soundarya, Anku, Nidhi, Sangeeta, Soumya Naral. Okay. What a great name. The name itself is indicating what is your name. Okay. Kumar, Madhumita. Okay, almost all voted for option B. Okay, fine. Option B, ecological diversity is the right answer. As in the biosphere, you can see variety of ecosystems like grassland, desert, pond ecosystem, lake ecosystem, ocean. Okay, so these all contributes for or comprises of ecological diversity. So the right answer is option B. Great. The next one is 14th question. Yes, Soumya, any doubt? Okay.
No, ma'am.
Okay. Prema also voted as option B. Okay. How many years did evolution required? Evolution andaki ಎಷ್ಟು ವರ್ಷ ಬೇಕಾಯಿತು? Tens, hundreds, trillions and millions. Hemashri, Ankupachi, Madhumita, Soumya, Dyuti, Vidya, Soundarya, Chaitra, Rajeshwari, Sangeeta, Ramya, Pavitra, Nuhu Sayyed, Purvi.
Option D, ma'am.
Teju, Soumya answered as option, Soundarya are answered as option D. Then Rakshita, Kanchana Raj has a doubt between C or D. Lakshmi, most of them answered as option D. Option D is the right answer. What does IUCN stands for? Option A, International Union for Control of Disease, International Union for Conservation of Nature, International Unit of Nucleic Acids, International Union of Carbohydrates and Nucleic Acids.
Option B, ma'am. International for Conservation.
Option B. Soumya Naral voted as option B, and I got the chat messages as, I'm sorry, option B. Teju, Lakshmi, Chaitra. Okay, most of them answered as option B. Lakshmi, Vidya. Okay. So option B, International Union for Conservation of Nature is a right answer. How many plant and animal species have been discovered and described so far? 1.5 million, 4.5 million, 1.5 billion, 4.5 billion.
1.5.
Yes? Yes?
Option A, ma'am. Option B, ma'am. A, ma'am.
Most of them answering as option B, some of them messaging as option A. So there is a
4.5 million.
Okay. Option B is the right answer, that is 4.5 million. A alla option B. Then what is the global species diversity according to Robert May? Robert May or Prakara, global species diversity ಎಷ್ಟು percent ಇದೆ? I mean ಎಷ್ಟು million ಇದೆ? 70 million, 7 million, 2 million, 20 million.
Option A, ma'am.
Bhumika, Anku, Honor 7-8, Dyuti, Ramya, Kumar, Pavitra.
Ma'am, option B.
Okay. Deepti, Saundarya, Teju, Prema, Sangeeta, Soumya. Most of them messaging as option A, some of them messaged as option B. Okay. So the right answer is option A, that is, sorry, option B, 7 million. 1 second, I want to check this. 70 million.
7 million, ma'am.
7 million. Okay. Okay, fine. 18 question. ಅದನ್ನ ನಾನು clarify ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ. Out of the total species estimated, how many species are of animals? Total species ಅಲ್ಲಿ animal species ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? 2%, 50%, 7%, 70%. Yes, be fast, guys. Out of the total species estimated, how many species are of animals?
70%.
D, ma'am.
Okay, answered as 70%. S. Harshita answered as 70%. I got
70%.
Chant.
Option
Okay,
D, ma'am.
okay. I got Chant answers as 70%. I mean option D. Most of them answered as option D. Lohit, Nithi, Dyuti, Madhumika. Sorry. Nandesh, Rakshita, Soumya, Deepali. Deepali answered as option E. Okay. Option D, that is 70% is the right answer. Animal species, 70% species, animals. Of all species recorded, what percent do plants comprises of? 10%, 50%, 22%, 2%.
Ma'am.
Yes, Harshita?
Option C, ma'am.
Option C. Okay, good. So I got chat answers by Dyuti, Lokit, Pavitra,
Option
Lakshmi.
C, ma'am, 22%.
Okay, Kanchana Raj. Anku, Radha, Gayatri. Okay, Kumar. Then Prema, Bhumika. Okay, fine. Option C, 22% is a right answer. Of all the animal species recorded, what percent do insects comprise of? Option A, 7%, option B, 70%, option C, 50%, option D, 2%. ಏನ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಅನಿಮಲ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ನಾವು 100% ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಅನಿಮಲ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಅನ್ನ ಇನ್ಸೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಕಾಂಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತವೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಐ ಗಾಟ್ ದ ಚಾಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್ ಆಸ್ ABC. Okay, yes, Harshita. And some of them voting for option A, that is 7%. Few of them are voting for option C again. Let us check the answer. Option B, allado. Option, yeah. 70%. Okay. Option C, 50%. Option C, 50% is the right answer. 70% animal species ಇದೆ. 100% species ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ 70% animals ಇದೆ. 70% animals ಅಲ್ಲಿ again 50% of the animals species will be of insects. So that is why option C is the right answer. Which is the most species rich taxonomic group? ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದರಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಪೀಶೀಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ? Option A, mollusks. Option B, crustaceans. Option C, echinoderms. Option D, insects.
Option C, ma'am.
ಯಾವುದು ಸ್ಪೀಶೀಸ್ ರಿಚ್?
Ma'am, option D.
Okay, Lohit. Understand the question and then answer, everyone. ಸುಮ್ನೆ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಡಿ. ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ದ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ನಾವೇನ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತವೆ. ಈ 21st ಕ್ವಶನ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಟು 20th ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಆರ್ 22nd ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಸಮ್ ಹೌ. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನ ತಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಆನ್ಸರ್. Okay, simply don't message us A, B, C, D like that. Most of them voted for option D, that is insect. Let us check what is the answer. Option D, insect, is the right answer. Of all the vertebrate species recorded, which class has maximum number of species? Species group alli amphibians, mammals, fishes and reptiles. So e group alli which has maximum number, ಯಾವುದರಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ number of species ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So let us check the answer. Most of them answering as option C.
Option B, mammals, ma'am.
Okay, option B. Anjana just it as option B. Soumya, Nidhi, Kumar, Lohit, option C. Then Sangeeta, option B. So there is a fight between option B and option C. Let us check. Maximum number ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Option C, fishes or pieces is the right answer, guys. Fishes ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ number of species ಅನ್ನ ನಾವು ಕಾಣ್ತೇವೆ, not in mammals. Okay. Then 23rd question. How much of the world's land area India has? ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಎಷ್ಟು ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ? 1%, 40%, 2.4%, 80%. ಲೋಹಿತ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ.
2.4%.
Okay, Kanchana Raj. Nandish, then Nandish option C, Dyuti option C, Nuhu Sayyed, Rakshita, Pavitra, Nidhi, Teju, Bhumika, Samat. Okay, Rajeshwari, Gayatri, Utiyam, Prema, Lakshmi, Ramya. Okay, most of them voted for option C, that is 2.4% is the right answer. Next, which of the following species is present in India? ಕೆಳಗಿನ ಸ್ಪೀಶೀಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಸ್ಪೀಶೀಸ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿದೆ? ಕೊಯಲಾ, ಸ್ಲಾತ್ ಬಿಯರ್, ಕಾಂಗ್ರೂ, ಉಂಬ್ಯಾಟ್ಸ್.
Option C, ma'am.
Kangaroo, ma'am.
Okay. Someone mute yourself. I'm hearing the TV sound.
Option B, ma'am.
Option B, sloth bear. Okay, I got the messages like option C. Most of them answered as option B, and some of them answered as option C. Okay. Fine. Option C, ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಜನ. D in Australia, wombats. Okay. Australia, fine. I selected only specific question for biodiversity because it is of 1 or 2 marks. So specific ke ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. That is why I completed these chapters, because you guys will neglect these general chapters. ಇದನ್ನ neglect ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ overall 15 to 18 marks ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮ್ದು. You will only concentrate on the important concept ಅಂದ್ರೆ molecular inheritance. ಯಾವುದು ನಿಮಗೆ ಥಿಯರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಟಫ್ ಅನ್ಸಿದೆ ಅಥವಾ ಥಿಯರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೋ ಅದನ್ನ ನೀವು ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತೀರಾ. Okay. That is why I selected these chapters at first. The right answer is option B, that is sloth bear. Next question, 26th question. Now let us proceed with the environmental issues. Which of the following species is native of India? Native: Rhodes grass, jackalberry tree, ebony tree, umbrella thorn, acacia. Which of the following is native species of India?
Ma'am, option C.
Option C, ebony tree. Okay, Lohit answered as option C. Any other changes? Kanchana Raj, Nandish, Pavitra, Dyuti, Nidhi, Bhumika, Anku. Great, good. So option C, that is ebony tree, is the right answer. Fine. So let us discuss a few of the concepts and questions on environmental issues now. It is also a general concept, so you will get around 2 or 3 marks from that concept, but don't neglect that concept. Fine. Give me a second. I'm going to present the TP. You guys can take 1 minute of break. Environmental. Just a minute. As you guys suggested that you need some tough questions, we are focusing on some tough questions. Because ಎಲ್ಲಾನು ಟಫ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಈಸಿ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ನೀವು ನೆಗ್ಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರ. Okay, let us start from What happens when the maximum amount of oxygen in the upstream of sewage discharge is utilized by microbes? Microbes in the upstream of sewage discharge utilize adre enagatte? Natality of aquatic plants, natality of aquatic fishes, mortality of aquatic creatures, mortality of bacteria. What happens when the maximum amount of oxygen in the upstream of sewage discharge is utilized by the microbes?
B, ma'am.
Option
B, ma'am.
Option B, natality of aquatic fishes. Very quick answers. I got 10 answers. Some of them answered as option D. Most of them answered as option B, that is natality of aquatic plants. Fine.
Option B, ma'am, natality of aquatic fishes.
Okay, Kanchana Raj. Rohit, Lakshmi, Saundarya answered as option. Just a minute. Yeah, option C. Nuhu Sayyad, Nithi.
Option C.
Okay.
Of aquatic.
Okay. What happens when the maximum number of oxygen is utilized by the microbes during sewage treatment? Natality of aquatic fishes, mortality of aquatic creatures. The right answer is option C. The next one is 28th question. What is the excess growth of plankton in the water due to the presence of nutrients called? Excess growth of plankton. Water body alli plankton ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗಿ grow ಆದ್ರೆ due to the presence of nutrients, ಜಾಸ್ತಿ nutrients ಇರುವ ಕಾರಣ ಅಲ್ಲಿ plankton ಜಾಸ್ತಿ grow ಆದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ? Option
B, ma'am. Option B, algal bloom. Algal bloom, ma'am.
First class, I'm saying until I read the options, please don't speak up your answer. Please don't tell your answer. Because the people who don't know the answer, they will get confused. Or ಏನಾದ್ರೂ message ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ. Please, I request once I complete reading all the options, then you can tell me the answer. Yes, most of them voted for option B, that is algal bloom. Okay, so it is right answer. That is algal bloom is the right answer. Next one is, which of the following is the effect of high BOD? More birth of aquatic plants, more birth of fishes, higher dissolved oxygen, lower dissolved oxygen.
Lower
BOD
dissolved oxygen.
Okay, Deepthi voted for lower dissolved oxygen, option D.
Option D.
Okay, Saundarya, option B. Vidya, Lakshmi, option D. Nithi, Saundarya, option D.
Option D, ma'am.
Soumya, option D. Purvi, option D. Hemashri, option D. Kumar, Dipali. Okay, Nuhu Sayyed, fine. So let us check the answer. Option D, that is lower dissolved oxygen, is the right answer. Deepthi M, can you read out the slide, please? Deepthi, can you read out the slide?
The greater the bod, the more rapidly oxygen is depleted in the stream. This means less oxygen is available to higher forms of aquatic life. The consequence of high BOD are the same as those as low dissolved oxygen. Aquatic organisms become stressed, suffocate, and die.
Okay, this is the cause or effect of greater BOD, biological oxygen demand. Next, very easy question. What do BOD and COD stand for? Option A, biological oxygen demand and chemical oxygen demand. B, chemical oxygen demand and biological oxygen demand. C, botanical oxygen demand and chemical oxygen demand. D, basic oxygen demand and chemical oxygen demand.
Option A.
Option A. Biological oxygen demand, chemical oxygen demand respectively.
Responses. Okay, thank you. Most of them are speaking. I mean, are using the mic to answer. Great, I appreciate it. I got 26 stats as option A. What about YouTube students? Be fast, guys. Okay, option A, that is biological oxygen demand and chemical oxygen demand, is the right answer. 31st question. How much amount of dissolved oxygen does gravely polluted water consist of? Dissolved oxygen ಎಷ್ಟಿರುತ್ತೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ gravely polluted water ಅಲ್ಲಿ what is the amount of dissolved oxygen? 20 ppm, B 8 ppm, C above 4 ppm, D below 4 ppm.
Option D, below 4
Option D,
ppm.
ma'am.
Option D,
Below
ma'am.
4 ppm.
C Soumya, Soundarya, Kanchana Raj,
Option
and
D, ma'am.
answered through mic. So they are voting for option D, that is below 4 ppm. And I got the chat answers also as option D, Dyuti, Prema, Kumar, then Vidya, Sangeeta, Pavitra, Soundarya, Lakshmi, Lohit. Most of them answered as option D. Lohit voted for option A. Fine. Let us check who is correct. Option D, that is below 4 ppm, is the right answer. Lohit, can you read out the slide, please?
The water with the maximum amount of pollution is known as gravely polluted water. The dissolved oxygen does gravely polluted water is below 4 ppm. Very few aquatic animals can survive in this water.
Okay, option D, below 4 ppm, is the right answer. Lohit, note it down. Okay, fine. ಆಯ್ತು. ಈಗ next question. What is the reason for the increase in BOD? Biological oxygen demand increase ಆಗಕ್ಕೆ ಏನ್ reason? Option A, planting trees. Option B, collecting of sewage water. Option C, dumping of sewage in the water. Option D, cleaning of water.
Option C, ma'am. Dumping of sewage in water.
in water.
Okay, most of them answered through mic. That is option C, dumping of sewage in the water. Then I got 18 quick answers. Nidhi, Kumar, Deepthi. Then once you answer, please don't answer continuously. I will be taking your name. Rakshita, Teju, then Lohit, Nandish, Vidya, Nuhu Sayyed, Radha, Prema. Okay, most of them voted for option C. Few of them voted as option D. The right answer is option C is the right answer. Whether Samarth is here, Samarth, are you here? Okay. Fine. Radha, can you read out the slide? No response. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
The water with the maximum amount of pollution is known as gravely polluted water. The dissolved oxygen dose gravely polluted water is below 4 ppm. Very few aquatic animals can survive in this water. High levels of organic pollution caused usually by poorly treated wastewater, high nitrate levels which trigger high plant growth.
Okay, thank you, Radha. High nitrate levels which trigger high plant growth. So this is the reason of option C. Thank you. The next question goes like this, guys. Which of the following, Sangeeta, please mute yourself. Which of the following is the test to determine the amount of oxygen needed to oxidize all pollution materials? I repeat.
Option A, ma'am.
Which of the following?
Option B, ma'am.
Option B, chemical oxygen demand.
Okay. Option B, chemical oxygen demand. I got 9, 10, 11. Okay. 13 chat answers.
Chemical oxygen demand.
Okay. Which of the following is the test to determine amount of oxygen needed to oxidize all pollution materials? So, ಯಾವ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂದ ನಮಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೆ? ಪೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಮಟೀರಿಯಲ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ. So the answer is option B, chemical oxygen demand is the right answer. I request everyone, until I read out all the options, please don't do respond. Okay. Then, Sangeeta, can you read out the slide, please? Anji, Savati, can you read out the slide?
Yes.
Yeah.
A COD test can be used to easily.
1 minute. Okay.
COD stands for chemical oxygen demand.
1 minute. Sorry. Yes, read now.
A COD test can be used to easily quantify the amount of organic in water. The most common applications of COD is quantifying the amount of oxidizable pollutant found in surface water, example lakes and rivers or wastewater.
How is the value of COD compared to BOD? Option A, much higher. Option B, 0. Option C, much lower. Option D, value of COD compared to BOD. COD
Option higher.
Option A, ma'am.
Option A, much higher. Okay, I got 10 messages. Most of them voted for option A. Pavitra, Ramya, Hemashri, Sangeeta, Kumar, Jyoti, Saumya Narar, Purvi, Nidhi, okay, Anku, Prema, fine. Option A, much higher is the right answer. Great. What happens when phosphorus, nitrates and detergents in water lead to an acceleration in the growth of algae? Phosphorus, nitrates ಮತ್ತೆ ಡಿಟರ್ಜೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆದಾಗ ಹೇಗೆ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಲ್ಗೆ ಆಗತ್ತೆ ಅಥವಾ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತಾರೆ? ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟಿಂಕ್ಷನ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಯುಟ್ರಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಇನ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಫಿಶಸ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಕ್ವಾಟಿಕ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್.
Option B, ma'am, eutrophication.
Option A, ma'am.
Okay. Most of them answered as option B in the chat answers. Nandish, Deepthi, Ramya, S. Harshita, Jyoti, Gayatri, Pavitra, Nuhu Sayyid. Fine. Option B, eutrophication is the right answer. Okay. Nandish, yourself, please. Just click on the screen. You will get a mic icon. In that, you can mute yourself. Sangeeta, you too mute yourself. Okay. When we tell you to answer, you can unmute and you can answer, please. Because once you switch on your mic throughout the session, it disturbs us actually. Okay, Kanchana Raj, can you read out the slide, please? He is not here. 39th question. What happens when water is deoxygenated due to algal growth? Increase in number of fishes, increase in number of aquatic plants, C, eutrophication, D, death of aquatic animals. So, water deoxygenated ಆದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ?
Death of aquatic animals.
Death of
Due to lowering of oxygen, the death of aquatic animals suffer.
okay.
Option D, ma'am.
Death of aquatic animals. So option D is the right answer. Eutrophication ಅಂತ ಒಂದೊಂದ್ಸಲ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ, ಬಟ್ ಅವರು ಕಾನ್ಸಿಕ್ವೆನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ ಡೆತ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಕ್ವಾಟಿಕ್ animals is the right answer. Okay, not option C, option D. What is the increased productivity of ponds and lakes due to excess nutrients is called? Productivity ponds ಮತ್ತೆ lakes ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆದ್ರೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತಾರೆ? ಯಾಕೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗತ್ತೆ? ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಿಯೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಗೋದ್ರಿಂದ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಆ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಏನಂತ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ? Don't answer until I tell the options. Option A, biomagnification. Option B, extinction. Option C, eutrophication. Option D, deforestation.
Option C, ma'am, eutrophication.
Eutrophication is the right answer. What is the reason for the reduction in dissolved oxygen? Again, the same kind of question: biomagnification, eutrophication, extinction, and pollution.
Option B.
B, ma'am. Eutrophication.
Option B, ma'am.
Option
Eutrophication.
B, eutrophication is the right answer.
Ma'am, I can't get the question properly. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ question.
Okay, it is 41st question, Alba.
Yes,
What is
ma'am.
the reason for the reduction of dissolved oxygen? Reduction ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ dissolved oxygen ಯಾಕೆ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗತ್ತೆ? ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಯೋಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಇಂದ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗತ್ತಾ? ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಯುಟ್ರಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಇಂದ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗತ್ತಾ? ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟಿಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಇಂದ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗತ್ತಾ? ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ಪೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಇಂದ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗತ್ತಾ? ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಯುಟ್ರಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
The next one is, when do planktonic algae utilize oxygen? Planktonic algae ಅನ್ನೋದು ಯಾವಾಗ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಯುಟಿಲೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ? ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಡೇ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ನೂನ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಈವ್ನಿಂಗ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ನೈಟ್.
Option D, night, ma'am.
Option D, ma'am.
Option D.
Most
Night.
of the for option D, Pavitra, Nubu Sayyed, Teju, Kanchana Raj and Saundarya answered through Mike. Chaitra, Dipali, Jyoti, Prema, Soumya, Rajeshwari, Kumar, Teju. Option D, night is the right answer. Okay. Saundarya R, can you read out the slide?
Algae and xylem bacteria consume oxygen at night when there is not light for photosynthesis. If there is a bloom, the photoplankton and other aquatic organisms can consume more oxygen than is produced.
Okay. What is the reason for choking of the surface of any pond or lake? Nutrients, fecal matter, algal bloom, bacteria.
Algal bloom.
Option C, ma'am. Algal
Option
bloom.
C. Algal bloom.
Most of them answered as option C. Some of them have a confusion between option D and option C. Fine. Okay. The right answer is option A, that is nutrients, guys. So here ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, all ponds from small shallow ponds to larger lakes can become choked with weeds, especially where there is nutrient rich ಆಗೋದ್ರಿಂದ algal bloom ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So the main cause is nutrient rich. So answer is option A. Then what phenomenon occurs due to the accumulation of certain pollutants that increase in concentration along the food chain? Eutrophication, pollution, deforestation, biomagnification.
Biomagnification.
Option D, ma'am. Biomagnification.
Option D. I got chat answers as Sangeeta, Nuhu Sayyed, Rajeshwari, Deepti, Lakshmi
Option D,
Surat.
ma'am.
Okay. Nandish, then Saundarya, Vidya, Nidhi. Most of them answered as option D, that is biomagnification is the right answer. Then, which of the following is an example of pollutants whose concentration increases in each trophic level? Option A, potassium, option B, glucose, option C, DDT, option D, nitrogen.
Option C, ma'am. DDT.
Option C, ma'am. DDT.
Option C, ma'am.
Kancana, Saundarya, Deepti, Pavitra, Rakshita, Lakshmi, Soumya Naral, Honor, Savannah, Chaitra, Prema, Nuhu Sayyed, Kumar, Nidhi, fine. Most of them answered as option C, that is DDT is the right answer. Next, what happens to the concentration of DDT in each trophic level? Option A decreases, option B increases, option C remains unchanged, option D becomes zero.
Option B increases.
Option D, ma'am. Increases.
Option B increases. Option B is a right answer. Great.
Sure.
Okay. The next one is okay. 47. Which of the following is a primary treatment for water pollution? Sludge method, trickling filter method, sedimentation, removal of nitrates. Water pollution primary treatment alli yaudu basic ಅಥವಾ
Option C.
first method?
Sedimentation.
Sedimentation, ma'am.
sedimentation. I got 25 quick answers for this message. Most of them Ankupachi, Saumya, Charitra,
B, ma'am.
Saitra, Yashwant, Kumar, Teju,
Option B, ma'am.
Most of them voted for option C, that is sedimentation. The right answer is option C, sedimentation. 48th question, which of the following is a secondary treatment for water pollution? Sedimentation by the action of microbes, removal of nitrates, defiltration.
Option B, ma'am.
Option B,
The
ma'am.
action of
By the
microbes.
action of microbes.
Option B, ma'am.
Saitra, Nidhi, most of them are not answering. ಈ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಜನರಲ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಇದೇನ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಇರತ್ತೆ ನಾನು ಬರಿತೀನಿ ಅನ್ನೋ ಓವರ್ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಡಿ. ಆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು
By
ಶುಡ್
the action of microbes. By the action of microbes.
Pali, Teju, Dyuti, Lakshmi, Anku, Purvi, Hemashri, most of them answered as option B. Some of you are not answering to the simple questions. Don't be so overconfident. ಅಥವಾ ಆ ಲೆಸನ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ, ಈ ಲೆಸನ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಈ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ನಾನ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಬಿಡು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಡಿ. ಅದೇ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ನೀವು ತಪ್ಪು ಮಾಡಿ ಬಂದಿರ್ತೀರಾ. Okay, we corrected many papers. Instead of option B, even though you know the answer, you will tick option C because it will be in OMR. Fine. So please do respond you and make use of it. Fine. Option B is the right answer. 49th question. What happens in the tertiary treatment for water pollution? Third method. Sedimentation, filtration, sludge method, removal of nitrates and phosphates.
Filtration.
Option D, removal of nitrates, phosphates.
Okay.
Option D, ma'am.
Okay. And recently we discussed regarding Robert May, global diversity species. Alva, the answer 7%, not 70%. I remember 7%. So who answered 7% are correct actually. So most of them answered as option B. Few of them answered as the removal of nitrates and phosphate. Answer is option B. Next, 50th question. What is the acceleration in natural aging process of the lake due to release of effluents from the industries is called? Andre, acceleration in the natural aging process. Andre, ಲೇಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಏಜಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸಲರೇಟ್ ಅಥವಾ ಇನಿಷಿಯೇಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಯಾವ್ದ್ರಿಂದ? ಡ್ಯೂ ಟು ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಪೊಲ್ಯೂಟೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿ. ಆ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ಗೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ? ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಎಕ್ಸಲರೇಟೆಡ್ ಯೂಟ್ರಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಯೂಟ್ರಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಸೆಡಿಮೆಂಟೇಶನ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ಬಯೋ ಆಂಪ್ಲಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್.
Option A, ma'am. Accelerated eutrophication.
Accelerated eutrophication.
Good. Option A. Teju, Kumar, Dyuti, Sangeeta, Rakshita, Hemashri. Most of them voted for option A, that is accelerated eutrophication is the right answer. 51st question. What is every material that goes to trash is known as? The material which goes to trash is known as. Option A, liquid waste. Option B, solid waste. Option C, wastewater. Option D, kitchen waste.
Solid waste.
Solid waste.
Solid waste.
Solid waste.
Option B, solid waste is the right answer. 52nd question. What are the waste from homes, hospitals, offices, schools, stores, etc. that are collected and disposed of by the municipality is called as? Municipality solid waste, liquid waste, kitchen waste, solid waste.
Option A, municipality solid waste.
Option D.
What of the following was adopted as a substitute for open burning dumping grounds? Instead of using open burning dumping grounds, ಯಾವುದನ್ನ substitute ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ? Lakes, sanitary landfills, land and forests.
Sanitary landfills.
Option B.
Option B, sanitary landfills is the right answer. Kumar, Deepti, Dyuti, Teju, Nuhu Sayed, Hemashri, Dipali, Ramya. Fine. Gayatri, Prema. Okay, most of them answered as option B, that is sanitary landfills. 54th question. In which three types can be the waste categorized? Waste na yav types agi categorize ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ? Option A, non-biodegradable. Option B, degradable. Option C, recyclable. Option D, biodegradable.
Option D, biodegradable, recyclable.
Option
Option D.
What about chat answers? Chat answers are also so option D, that is biodegradable, recyclable, non-biodegradable is the right answer. 55th question, which of the following waste can be put into deep pits in the ground and be left for the natural breakdown? Half degradable, non-biodegradable, biodegradable, recyclable. ಯಾವ waste ಅನ್ನ ನಾವು ಡೀಪ್ ಪಿಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಿ and we can leave it so that it will undergo natural breakdown ಅಂತ. I got 10 people
Biodegradable.
answered through my chat answers. Duty, Dipali, Pavitra, Saumyanara, Hemashri, Rakshita, Ankupachi, Prema. Okay. Vidya. Okay, most of them answered as option C is the right answer. 56th question, which of the following waste contributes heavily to environmental pollution? Biodegradable, plastic, liquid, recyclable.
Plastic waste.
Plastic waste, ma'am.
Option B, plastic waste is the right answer. Great, guys. What does mining waste consist of? Mining ಅಲ್ಲಿ waste ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ? Mobiles, scrap, sludge, mine dust and rock drilling. Mining ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾ? Mining ಏನ್ waste ಇರುತ್ತೆ? Mobiles ಇರ್ತಾವ, scrap ಇರತ್ತಾ, sludge ಇರತ್ತಾ, mine dust and rock drilling ಇರತ್ತಾ?
Option D, ma'am. Mind us.
Very good, very quick answer by Yashwant, Gayatri, Saumyanara, Dipali, Nubu Sayyed, and Kanchana Raj and Dipti answered through mic. Most of them answered through chat as option D. That is the right answer. 58th question, which one of the following is a component of hospital waste? Scrap, toxic metal, pathogens, mobiles.
Pathogens, ma'am.
Pathogens. Like needles will be there and the used things of the patients will be there. So hospital waste ali pathogens, sometimes toxic metals used for surgery. Then 59th, what can be made using
Excuse me,
biodegradable?
Ma'am, ಇವಾಗ ಪ್ಯಾಥೋಜನ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಟಾಕ್ಸಿಕ್ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ಸ್ ಎರಡು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್? ಹಾಗಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕ್ ಆಗಿ ಯಾವ್ದನ್ನ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್? ಬಿ ಅಥವಾ ಸಿ?
ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಇಂಥ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಅಂತ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ 30% ಅನ್ನ ಟಾಕ್ಸಿಕ್ ಮೆಟಲ್ಸ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಪ್ಯಾಥೋಜನ್ 70%. ಯಾವ್ದು ಮೆಜಾರಿಟಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ದಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ರೈಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. If pathogens ಟಾಕ್ಸಿಕ್ ಮೆಟಲ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ ಬೇರೆ ಏನೋ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರು ಅಂದ್ರೆ then pathogen will be 100% right answer. When they are given 2, that is why I told 2 possibilities.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
59th question, what can be made using biodegradable waste? Automobiles, metals, water, gobar gas.
Gobar gas.
Gobar gas.
Option D, ma'am. Gobar
D,
gas.
ma'am.
D, ma'am.
So option D, gobar gas is the right answer. 60th question, which of the following is a method of solid waste disposal? Solid waste disposal na method yavdu? Sludge method, injection, incineration, eutrophication.
Option A, ma'am. Sludge method.
Yeah, ma'am.
Option A.
Option A,
Which of
ma'am.
the following is a method of solid waste disposal? Sludge method alli ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಹೇ? What is the process involved in sludge method? It is not related. Please think over. Injection, incineration, eutrophication. Chat answers are, most of them answered correctly in chat answer as option C, that is incineration. Burning the things which can burn, which has a capacity to burn, that is high at a highest temperature. It is called incineration. Sludge method, it will come in water treatment. Eutrophication, it is nothing but nutrient rich method. Yes. Okay. Option C, incineration is the right answer. Okay, here we completed the MCQs on environmental issues. Okay. From Monday, we are going to start with a new concept. The concept name will be sent to you through a message. Okay. Have a nice day. Take care. If you have any doubt, you can ask.
Ma'am.
Okay.
No, ma'am.
Have a nice day. Take care. Bye.
Ma'am, someone asked about marks.
Who asked about marks? In the message they asked. Kumar. Okay. What is your doubt, Kumar?
How many marks is came this chapter, ma'am?
2 marks. Environmental issues 2. Ecosystem 2.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Fine then. Take care. Have a nice day. Bye bye.
Thank you, ma'am.